Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. Oh boy, beautiful weather. It's about 7:30, 8 o'clock Sunday morning. Let's see, what is the 21st of April. And now it's starting to cool down. We got some hot days, but it's you can tell it's cooling. Boy, I'm trying to figure out. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm trying to figure out. As I age, I've noticed one thing. I got kind of spoiled since the pandemic. I've been stuck here in Topeka, and I go out from there. And I say there's two places in the world I can't work: United States and China. That's mainly the Hoichi and the people here. I think it's funny. We have the freedoms that we have, and we kiss it off. Every day, there's more and more that the government expects us to do. I had a hard time listening to my mom and dad. There's no way I'm going to listen to the government. And I don't understand how people are going along with this. I've talked about ideas. One thing, they're scared. And people in fear will do anything that they're told. I've talked about the stupidity. Stupid people always do what they're told. That's why I promote people to own their own business. And so then you are taking personal responsibility over your own life, in which the government now is making it difficult to own your own business with the pandemic. And they like the idea of the control. So, you got to do all the stuff that they tell you to do. And you don't have to do that. But people do it. And why do you do it? Either you're ignorant, you don't know any better, that, or you're scared. And, they've closed businesses. I say, I wouldn't close my business. You're not going to make me close my business. But I've been self-employed all my life. I've taken personal responsibility all my life. And that's why I try to get people to start easy. Own your own business. And when you start owning your own business, you're taking personal responsibility. You're learning new skills. It could be fixing the plumbing, electric work, working on a car. These are things that are going to have to save you money, because you're not going to make much money owning your own business when you get started. So you're going to have to learn stuff. They want the intelligence. You're going to get smarter. And I feel funny now because I've got the experience. But like I say, it's hard to one thing, going out of the country, out of the country is the same thing. You're stupid, do what we tell you, so it's worse out of the country. Like I say, but now it's starting to settle down. I think I can get out. But now is now is the thing that I, when I'm out of the country, I don't speak the language, so I can't talk to people. And now I got kind of used to friends and family. I can talk to people. Even here in Topeka, yesterday, or I think it was yesterday, no, day before. Yeah, day before. One of my subscribers here in Topeka, and I talked to him. Now, I mean, how bad does it have to get before you want to do something? Now he's wanting to do something. Okay, now he's starting from scratch by himself. And another guy from Kansas City, and he's wanting to do something. These people want to do something, but the first thing is you have to know people. And I talk about three-man militia, and having two others that their mature morals are about the level of your morals. And you have to have that before you can do anything. Everybody just wants to be by themselves and do stuff. Well, by yourself, I don't care who you are, you can get wiped out easily by yourself. Working with two others, and especially when they have the same morals as you do, that's going to be a whole lot more challenging. And that's under normal conditions. And when things get tougher, they get tougher. And that's even better yet. And when you have three of you, when things really get tough, each one of those three can get two others, and they have their own three-man militia. And so then you can do even more. But you have to have the three to get started with. And it's not like you have to be buddies, and hang around all the time together. It doesn't have to be like that. Go fishing. Go fishing together. Get a hobby that you all enjoy. Gardening. Gardening is good. You're going to need gardening skills. First aid. There's all kinds of things that you can do. And even if it's just learning. I don't know if you are radioactive prepared. You got all the stuff for nuclear attacks. We got what do you call it? The electric nuclear powered electric stations. You prepared for that stuff. This and looking and just sitting around talking about stuff, and then start preparing for it. And you can do that with two other guys if they share your morals. And if they share your morals, you just look and find out what interests you can share. Even if it's safety, family safety, taking care of the family. I mean, what do you do when they do like they did Trump? What are you going to do on that stuff? You have to think about stuff. You have to prepare. Find out, okay, well, if they did this, we need to do that. Are you prepared to do that? That's the stuff that you need to do. And I give classes. I give classes for this stuff. And, this is stuff that I don't think there's anybody that gives classes for this stuff. Nobody, everybody thinks about it. That's why I think it's funny. Everybody thinks about it, but nobody does anything about it. And that's what I find really amazing. Why aren't they doing something? There's things we can do right now. And look at me. I'm one step above homeless. At least I got an RV to stay in. And I am more prepared than I'd say 90% of the people. And that's how I got onto. I used to go to preparedness expos, and I heard about this one, and I called them and I said, "Well, I don't know if I'm, I'm somebody you want." And then the guy said, "Well, what are you selling?" And I said, "Well, I'm not selling anything." And he says, "Okay, well, what is it that you do that you can help people? Like, help people start a fire and stuff like that." And I said, "No, I don't do any of that either." And he says, "Well, why would we want you?" And I said, "Well, I live in Central America." And he says, "You live in Central America?" And I said, "Yes." And don't speak the language. And I've been down here for years. I travel all over. And on a motorcycle. He says, "Yes, we need you. You need to come up here and share your knowledge. Because you've got knowledge." Because he doesn't know anybody that can do that kind of stuff. So that's how I got started on it. So, and for me, before that, I didn't think anything about it. I mean, can't show people how to sharpen knives and, like I say, start fires, make a camp, in the wilderness and stuff like that. I don't do any of that stuff. But like I say, I've got other skills, and these skills are the ones that makes it possible that I can not only Central America and Mexico and Asia. I mean, not only I can do all that stuff. Matter of fact, when I was getting everything lined up, I was going to go to Europe. And when this, virus came around. So, see, I know I got skills. I just have to find the people that want to learn, want to take responsibility. And that's what you need to do. You need to do the same thing. Find people that want to take personal responsibility. Remember, I talk about the Constitution. We are lucky we have the Constitution. The Constitution restricts the government, not restricts us. We the people, it doesn't restrict that. It restricts the government. And morals. The morals is one of the biggest things when I travel outside the country. You can see the lack of morals. And that's why when all these illegals coming in, they're bringing their lack of morals. And that's why there's getting more and more lack of morals in government officials, people that work for the government, the people that do have morals in government are retiring. They're getting out of the business. That's because they don't have the stomach to be around, these kind of people. They're almost sick. They're almost to do what they do to we, the people. But anyway, I just thought I'd just let you know what's going on. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.